Well, the Constitution was approved, the 2014 Constitution was ordered by a judge of the Islamabad High Court that had thrown the previous administration out because A, the previous Constitution was undemocratic, and B, they'd been rigging in the elections in 2012-13. The then patron Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, obeying the court's orders, set up an interim committee led by me to bring in a new constitution and get it approved both by the ICC and by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, which we duly did. So in 2014, the 2014 constitution is a democratic constitution in which there are only two nominees, which is the Prime Minister's nominees to the board, and 8 other independent elected members of the board. And they are the ones who then select the board. So the fact is that this constitution was kicked out unceremoniously by the then Prime Minister in 2019, when he brought in the Australian system, and by a stroke of the pen, he abolished the democratic constitution approved by the ICC and by the Supreme Court and brought in this constitution, which has played havoc with cricket in this country. There is not a single elected member in this constitution. There are 2 nominees of the Prime Minister, nominees, and there are 5 so-called independent members handpicked by the chairman, who is a nominee of the Prime Minister. And it is this board that then goes on to elect the chairman. So there is not a single elected member in this, and it doesn't represent the vast majority of stakeholders of cricket in this country. So the charge is completely ridiculous. This is the same Prime Minister who used to say, Prime Ministers should not appoint chairman. Therefore, when he became Prime Minister, the first thing he did was he appointed the chairman, and so on. And he not only appointed 1 chairman, he appointed 2 chairmen, one after the other. The first one was Ehsan Mani, the second one was Ramiz Raja. So by a stroke of the pen, he's been playing fast and loose with the constitution, imposing his own writ on the PCB, which has led to ruination. And now that we restore the old democratic constitution back, he makes this feeble excuse.